Alright, so we've got a TvP here, and this is against a gold level player, platinum 2v2, played 4,000 total games. Wings of Liberty. Looks like platinum, mostly platinum. Some gold, mostly platinum. And so I'm going for a medevac drop into bio, and basically the name of the game here is to just stay on my game, make sure I know what I'm going up against, and play smart. So I'm just going to give you my vision here. He tries to harass my worker. I kind of feel like it's going to come. That generally is what's going on, so I attack. My worker switches location. I block, taking very little damage. His worker's down to 20 hit points. So now I just go back to work, build my refinery, only a few seconds late. And then I see he's going to go back, so I send another SCV. And then that's that. I've got a worker in his base right now, and I'm scouting one gas, which means I'm fine. I don't have to worry about any kind of cheese play. So then I get three guys in gas, keep building SCVs, keep building Marines, get my orbital and my second supply depot, kind of not letting any little bits of harassment do anything. I take one Marine, send him around my base. I take one SCV, and I drop it right next to that mineral line so I can see what he's doing. And he is noticing, so then I come back up, send my guy around, and then it's going to go back. But I do see a Nexus go down. You can see on the mini-map, right down here. Again, building my factory, getting out a Widow mine and a starport, getting another supply depot so I don't get blocked. A little bit supply blocked actually. So then I double check the Nexus, it's there, and I walk away, but he gets killed. But I wanted to double check that Nexus. It makes a big difference because I can immediately take the Nexus down at my base instead of putting it up high. I can also throw out a bunker, and I know that'll be more than enough. So the Nexus is down very early. The medevac is building. My second Widow mine is on the way, and I've got another barracks going down, another supply depot. I think he sees my vision. Yep, he saw it. So now I send out the medevac and build a reactor barracks. Turn this into an orbital. I'm going to send a bunch of guys down there. I'm going to come in here. So far it's 1-1 on the worker kill tab.
Upgrade complete.
Do a quick drop. It hits. 5 workers killed. So I killed 4 actually. So somewhat effective, not super effective. In the everyone tab, if you look at the income here, I'm incoming better, but it's mainly because he has to move workers from left to right. But we are even now in workers, so that's good. And he's building cannons to protect, which is good. All that static defense will not be useful later in the game. He's double forged for upgrades, which means he wants a really late game, and he's doing observers, so that harassment was actually very effective in the fact that it didn't kill that many workers. It did get us even on the worker count, but it did force him into do some defensive play, which is really good for me, because I'm going to go full aggressive. And you can tell that because I've got combat shields going, I've got concussive shell going, 17 workers here, 14 workers here, triple gas, gas is going here, not quite full. So now I'm building more barracks. I got my double eBay, and I'm going to want to start producing some medevacs. So what I do here is I decided I'm going to send a medevac to scout, and I need to be a little bit more careful about this. So I didn't see anything down here. I saw this. Here are the cannons. So I did lose that medevac, which was bad, but I can tell he doesn't have much, and I can tell he doesn't have a ton of colossi, and he's slowed up everything. So he takes his third here. He sees my force moving out, cancels his third, so right there I'm successful. And I've got a big force coming here. In my army value, I'm quite a bit ahead. I scan it, he doesn't have anything there, that's what I was going to take out. I check this location. So I've got 0-0, my upgrades are on the way, he's got 0-0, his upgrades are not. So I come in, I decide I'm going to snipe this. Kind of just get one last pick off. Second Nexus is down. I've won right now, pretty much. But I just want to be careful here, so I'll get some of these guys. And now just kind of pull out, do a little bit of damage, get away. My army value is still a lot better. And if you look at the income tab, I've killed another 6 or so workers. I've got more units producing. My +1 and +1 is done. Come back, do some supply depots. I'm at 150 supply to 88. I come down here, kill what could be a third. He catches some units off guard, so I stim them. And then I just decide I'm going to move my medevacs back, and then I'm just going to fire away. So I've got a pretty good army here. Moving them in, making sure most of my units are attacking, and that's game. So I think the harassment is what really had a big impact, because if you look at it, before his base got killed, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cannons, and he's late on upgrades. And so that's 6. That's about 1,000 resources in protection, which ends up being useless because I don't ever engage the cannons while I'm engaging his army. And if you look at the army value, that's 1,000 right there would be a bunch more zealots. So it would bring him up to 34. So again, he would need some splash damage, but again, it makes a huge difference. I don't do any more drops. That one medevac I lost did tell me what I needed to know, which is that he doesn't have a bunch of colossi, so I don't have to start going Viking, and he doesn't have High Templar, so I don't need to start going Ghost. But also, it told me that he's got a bunch of cannons laying around, so I can go in and pick off certain areas without taking damage from the cannons. All right.